Hey there internets, I'm Michael and it's time for another Diaries of a Newbie YouTuber, this time for the 12th of December 2016. So let's start with my week in review. So I got 4 videos done, which is pretty good. I had my 2-player variant of Adrenaline, so the rules for that, and also a playthrough of that. And that's the only playthrough I've actually done for Adrenaline, but the rules aren't that different, so you still get a good feel for what the game is. So if you want to see that, there's that. I did also get my review of Adrenaline done, so if you want to find out exactly what all my thoughts are on that, you know, the quality of the components, artwork, and the overall enjoyment of the game and the mechanics, do take a look at that. Another review I got done was for Terraforming Mars here. So again, you know, if you want to find out more about that, I'm not going to go into much detail because I've covered those games a lot already. Then there was my top 10 games of 2016. So this is where you can find out of all the games that I played this year, which was, I mean, it's like 100 games at least, if not more, different games. Out of all of those, the top 10, what I thought were the best 10 games. And so yeah, you take a look at that one. What else is there? New arrivals. So we've got 2 new arrivals here. One is one that's been sent to review, which is a Drinking Quest, A Journey into Draft, which is the 4th instalment of the Drinking Quest series of games. This is a standalone. It's a drinking RPG game, so I'm looking forward to trying this out, but I won't be doing the drinking part because I just don't drink because frankly I'm a lightweight and it kills me with the hangovers, and so there's no moral thing, there's no medical thing, it's just can't take the hangovers. So yeah, I'll be playing that. I'm looking forward to it. It's got like nice tongue-in-cheek humour to it, sort of like Munchkin level humour, so I'm looking forward to it. Then I picked up Tyrants of the Underdark. So this is a game from this year that I've really been wanting to play, combining deck building with area control. 2 mechanics I really enjoy, and I'm a big fan of D&D, so that keys into me well as well. So what else is there to talk about? Well, I've actually been busy this morning contacting all the games from my, not all the games, all the publishers of the games from my top 10 games of 2016 list, because I thought it'd be a good idea to do this, to take that time to contact them all in the hope that, well, firstly, it's nice for them to know that someone has rated their game that highly who has played so many different games and is reviewing games. And also because I just thought it would be, potentially they might share my video and it might help it get some more views. So that was just an idea that I had. It took a lot longer than I expected, but hopefully it will pay out. So let's move on to the figures. Facebook. 46 weeks. We've had the Facebook page and we are up to 2,090 likes. So a big drop on last week's likes. Not as in we've gone down total, but the level of increase has really severely dropped. There's no surprise there. You know, we're into our 2nd week of the competition now, and I've seen this previously. The first week, and especially those first couple of days of the competition, you get this really big blast effect, and then it kind of calms down after that. So I'm not surprised to have seen this steep drop, and you'll see it across all the figures really. Speaking of which, let's talk about Twitter. 49 weeks Twitter, and we hit a milestone here. We passed 9,000 followers on Twitter, so that's great. It'll be really good when we get that 10,000. I think round numbers are a bit better, so that'll be impressive. And we're at 9,068 followers, so nicely done there, which is still an increase of like 140 this week, but that's sort of nearer normal level, I would say, than competition level. Again, not really surprised. YouTube, 51 weeks or thereabouts. Yep, that's right. We're nearly at the year mark. We're actually, what is it? It's the 12th today, so we're 11 days, a week and a half from the year mark. Whew. Okay, so subs. We hit a milestone on subs as well. We hit the 3,000 subs. So that was actually my goal for this year, to reach those 3,000. So I'm really pleased to have done that, and hopefully I'll retain it post competition finishing. But we're at 3,037 currently, which again is a big drop on the level of increase that we saw last week, but no surprise. The views were at 94,903. Now, I'd set as a goal to have 100,000 views on the channel by the year mark. So I've got 11 days to get 5,100 views. Now, normally the channel would get around 2,000 views a week, maybe when the competition's going on around 3,000 a week. And I've got 11 days to get 5,000. So I've actually reached out online to people kind of going, any ideas guys? I need something to kind of just draw these views in to hit this target. And yeah, we're just going to have to see, I think, at this point. But that's meant that we've had a good increase this week. Although last week we didn't have full figures. So actually what we're looking at this week is we've had an increase of over 7,000, but that's for the whole of December. So that's actually 12 days, not 7 days. But then I've got 11 days left, but then they will start competition, so I just don't know if we're going to hit that 100,000. I'm like on the edge of my seat about it, and it'll be cool to see if it does happen, and hopefully it will. So, what's left? Toucan win that game, where you can win one of these games. Obviously, you're probably well aware of it at this point. We're 2 weeks in, and we have 1,128 people have entered this. So, less so far than the previous Scythe competition. It is doing less well, which is surprising. I expected, you know, with more prizes and variation on the games for it to draw in more people. Maybe it's done the opposite. Maybe it's put people off. But yeah, so there's that. Again, it's like around half what we saw the previous week. So that's all the figures. What do I think's been driving this? Well, of course, the competition is what's driving this. There's no doubt in my mind that the competition is a big driver for this, and that it won't be seen post the end of the competition. But you know, it goes that way, and it's getting people aware of me, and so that's good. So let's see, the big views actually were the how to play videos. So both games, how to play videos, have done the best. That's not too surprising. I think they had the longest as being the get entries for viewing. So there's no real surprise that it's had that effect. Although, having said that, it's not having the same effect on the ones really currently up there, but there's still, you know, all the videos for these games are performing better than a lot of my other videos have. So, let's see, that's it for another week. Do be sure to subscribe, etc., and help my figures grow. And of course, watch lots of videos, because I want to hit that 100,000. If you watch lots, it'll help that happen. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.